Stop burning all your energy trying to invent brand new content from scratch every single day for weeks on end. Seriously, one of the absolute fastest ways to keep your content pipeline full for weeks is simply recycling the absolute gold you already created. I see so many people panic about what to post next, but the secret is you don't always need fresh. You just need to remix and package the stuff you already made. Consistency is the critical thing that actually builds a brand, because inconsistency is totally the kiss of death for trust in any growth you try to build. So, if you want to stay visible and keep that momentum, you absolutely need to implement a repeatable system for your publishing. For me, the quickest and easiest way to keep producing high-quality posts is mining those long recordings, like Zoom calls or keynote talks, and turning them into snackable clips. I do a ton of hour-long sessions with guests or deep dives, and those sessions are absolutely packed with little golden nuggets like one-liners and great examples. The problem is, if you just blow up a raw Zoom recording and post it directly, it usually looks really pixelated and frankly, pretty amateur. So I always box it up by adding a clean frame, adding captions, a sharp headline, and some light design so it feels polished and scroll-stopping. Here is the exact process I use now, and it takes me under 10 or 15 minutes per clip once I actually get into the groove. And the specific tool that has totally made this possible for my entire workflow is a platform called Vizard. You can do similar stuff with Descript or CapCut, but let me be real about their limits. Descript gets manual when you want scale, and CapCut isn't built for bumping a content calendar and auto-posting. Vizard, on the other hand, is specifically built around taking those long videos and turning them into a steady stream of social-ready clips automatically for you. Step 1 is simply bringing your long video in. I just upload the hour-long Zoom recording or whatever source file I have. Vizard analyzes it all and transcribes everything so you have that full text layer right there, and the magic is the AI highlights parts likely to perform, like punchlines and hooks. This means you don't have to scrub through an entire hour manually trying to find those perfect sound bites. Next, step 2. Vizard does a fantastic first pass and suggests all these potentially viral clips right there for you to look at. If you prefer to find your own content, you can simply search the transcript for keywords and jump straight to that exact moment you remember. Compared to spending an hour dragging an editor timeline around, this process is so incredibly much faster for me. Step 3 is putting it in a nice container, because this is where people lose interest if you completely skip this part. Instead of posting that raw Zoom footage, you box it inside a template like a laptop frame, a phone mockup, or a clean vertical layout for mobile. You need to add a title so viewers immediately know the hook, something like 3 AI hacks for creators and a small tag for credit. Vizard has pre-built templates and caption styles that look incredibly clean and professional, so you absolutely don't have to be a designer to make things look premium. Step 4 is all about the captions and legibility, because small, neat captions really win for me over big, chunky ones that sometimes feel a bit cheap. You must make sure your title contrasts well with the background, because legibility is seriously everything when people are scrolling fast. Whether your brand colors are black and white this week or neon next month, just be consistent enough that people start recognizing your specific aesthetic instantly. Step 5 is adding social proof layers, like sometimes I crop in a tiny shot of the audience or a gallery of faces, so it looks like people are actively watching. That creates a huge sense of social proof because viewers subconsciously trust content that looks like other people are already engaged with it. You can overlay a mini slide deck or a cropped camera view to show you're in the middle of a talk, and Vizard's layer system makes this simple. Just drop the clip, scale, and position. Step 6 is branding and a hook. Add a compact headline and your handle. People share stuff way more when they know exactly who made it. But here's the thing that truly changes the entire game. Instead of exporting and manually scheduling every single clip, Vizard can auto-schedule those across platforms at your chosen frequency automatically. So you set it once, post twice a week, 3 reels per week, whatever, and the AI lines them up and publishes them based on your calendar settings. This is absolutely huge for creators who genuinely hate the posting and administrative side of managing content consistently. You aren't chopping and burning hours just to publish. You're using that 1 hour-long piece to produce a whole month's worth of short, high-quality posts. Descript is amazing at text-first editing and fixing transcript flubs, but assembling dozens of different shot templates and pushing them out on a set schedule is still quite manual in that system. CapCut is fantastic for quick jump cuts and flashy effects, but it's mostly a mobile-first editing experience, which isn't ideal for managing a true content calendar or auto-posting. Vizard sits perfectly between those two. It has the long video intelligence to find clips, plus the scheduling and content calendar so you can actually publish consistently without constantly babysitting the process. Another huge plus is the speed, because what used to take me 30 to 45 minutes to create a single short clip now takes only about 8 to 12 minutes per piece. If you multiply that time saved over an entire month of content creation, it quickly becomes a massive overall time saver for your business. A quick pro tip from my own experiments. Always make a master composition for your long recording and treat it as the source file that you never mess with directly. You should always copy clips into new compositions so you always have that clean original to pull more content from later on. My second tip is to use small titles because big dramatic type might look fancy, but it often distracts from the actual clip content you want people to watch. If you want to show people watching, crop that separate clip with audience faces and overlay it. It's a tiny detail that seriously adds instant credibility to your message. And finally, keep your captions totally consistent across all your clips so your audience learns to instantly read and recognize that specific style. When you're finally happy with the finished clip, you can export it in high resolution for manual posting, or just hit schedule and let the content calendar handle the rest completely. One thing I really love is seeing a backlog of ready-to-post clips right there in the calendar, letting you move them around or tweak captions before they go live. At the very end of the day, repurposing all that long-form content into short clips isn't lazy at all. It is genuinely the smartest way to work right now. If you do one webinar a month and successfully convert it into 10 snackable high-quality clips, you have dramatically multiplied your output without multiplying your actual working hours. I really want you to try this specific workflow on your very next recorded talk. Upload it, let the AI suggest clips, pick the best ones, throw them into a template, and then schedule them all to post automatically. If you can just maintain consistency with this simple system, you will definitely see more regular engagement, and your brand will start feeling like it's everywhere without you micromanaging every single post. If you want a straightforward tool that stitches all of this together, clip discovery, templates, captions, and a content calendar with auto-scheduling, you should really give Vizard a shot. It's not perfect for every single niche thing. Some very specific effects you see in CapCut might still require a separate editor, but for scaling long-form to short-form efficiently, it's my go-to. Alright, now go try this out. Take your last Zoom meeting, your last keynote, or a recorded interview, and use it to generate a whole week or even a month of social posts right now. Feel free to tag me online if you want feedback, because I genuinely love seeing how other people package up their amazing content. It's always inspiring to see. Remember this philosophy. Consistency absolutely beats perfection every single time, so focus on building the system and letting those clips do all the heavy lifting for you.